Well, beautiful soul, just find a comfortable place to relax, to release, and to let go. But let this be your time, giving yourself complete and total permission to relax, to melt into God's source universe's infinite, unconditional love. Letting the sound of my voice settle the body. You can feel your muscles getting so relaxed, so comfortable, and so heavy. Letting the sound of my voice bring a stillness, a comfortableness, a centeredness, a peace. Letting all the outside noises guide you within to this open, receptive, and allowing space. That the beautiful deal is you can relax into your well-being. We're going to go to higher truths that remind you it is safe to relax and to connect up with God, universe, spirit, whatever your labels, with that beautiful, infinite intelligence, with the power that created life, that created planets, that is so mind-boggling, powerful on your side, on your team, working on your behalf. And we're going to get out of our own way, letting go of the past where you remember. The past is the past. It's done. It's history. You were never, ever supposed to relive anything you didn't want to relive. But we do want to take forth the clarity and the wisdom and the knowledge, just like we want to acknowledge problems. But then we want to turn our attention to the solutions, to the answer, to the path forward. So born from your past was a desire for life to go better for you. Whether you wanted more nurturing, supportive, and loving people in your life. Maybe you wanted to have confidence and a faith and a trust that things work out for you. That you wanted to know that it is a supportive universe, God, there to guide you, to help you. Let the sound of my voice, experience the sound of my voice, dropping the body getting so relaxed, so heavy, so comfortable, like a super antivirus program that deletes and seeks out the programming that slows you down or that's malicious. We're going to delete it. We're going to let go of any programming within you, any patterns of thinking or fixated ideas or old stories that keep you from living that thriving, joyful life, that the purpose of life is to enjoy. And the joy is in the evolution, the journey, the becoming, that we never ever get it done. We are eternal, infinite beings. Let the sound of my voice settle the body getting so comfortably heavy, so comfortably relaxed. Allowing the sound of my voice to bring soothing and relief and release. We are letting go of resistance. It's being deleted. We're letting go of any reason for unnecessary pain, for any illness or condition. We are stepping into the energies of health and vitality, youthfulness, well-being, playful, joyful, creative. We're stepping into energies of confident and capable, letting the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper and deeper, letting the body sink melting into this comfortable energy. Your body, your mind, feeling light, still, peaceful. A spacious feeling in your heart, a light feeling in your heart, a still feeling in your brain, a peaceful feeling flooding the facial muscles, relaxing the neck, dropping the shoulders, cushioning the back, flooding all the cells with this energy of vitality, health, well-being, peace. We are stepping into possibilities, into how you truly want to live your life with a sense of trusting in life, letting in Source, God, universe, spirit, the benevolent and loving energy, angelic beings that are on your side, on your team, working on your behalf, clearing away obstacles, guiding you, showing you the way. Let the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper. It is safe to get a good night's sleep. When it's time to drop into a deep healing sleep, feel yourself plummet into a comfortable, relaxed state where you float up, so light, so free, where you connect up with God, with Source, where you let more release happen, a deleting of old programming, a shifting of your thinking to higher thoughts, more expansive thoughts. It is safe to let go, to trust in God, Source, universe, where you know when to speak up, when to keep quiet, when to just let something go, when you know when to move past the obstacles and challenges and move forward, to give yourself soothing and comfort and relief, where you show up as your best friend, because you remember you came in pre-loved, pre-liked, pre-approved of. You just are lovable, you are likable, you are approved of. You didn't come to prove yourself or to play God and to fix the world, but from that beautiful space where you let in God, where you let the clarity flow, the words come, where you just know what to say yes to and what to say no to, because you trust that Source, universe is there, God is there, Spirit is there for everyone. So the beautiful deal is, it is safe to be human. The past is the past. It is done. It is history. You don't ever have to relive it again. It is all lined up for you so that you can let it go and you can carry the wisdom and the clarity forward, that you can step into the new reality that you desire and want. Maybe that's a more comfortable, healthy body. Maybe that's stepping into a more confident, capable you. Maybe that's welcoming in more abundance and prosperity in the things that you desire and want. You are lovable. You are likable. That you did the best that you could, given your knowledge, wisdom, and abilities. And we just can't do any better than that. That will continue to learn and evolve and grow, and how you step into that greater level of clarity and knowledge and wisdom and receiving and allowing is to let go, to go to that beautiful, open, receptive state where you remember you can relax. It's okay to make mistakes. It is a no assertion universe. And what that means, you can't hold anyone back, because you can't hold back source, God, universe. So you can't let anyone down, because they're good, can channel to them in a different way. That the beautiful deal is we are eternal, infinite beings. So those that have lived on planet Earth and then transitioned into God's loving energy and light, into the angelic realm, into source, universe, that the beautiful deal is they're eternal, infinite beings. That the past is the past, and it is safe to highlight the positives. It is safe when you think of your past to remember those moments when you felt loved, when you felt supported, when you were playful and joyful, when you were living moments that felt satisfying, delicious, savoring, good. You might remember moments with a relative that felt tender and gentle and supportive and loving. You might remember a mentor or a guide or a teacher. That the beautiful deal is, it is safe for us to let go. It is safe for us to let go of any memories that trip us up, that hold us back, that keep us in pain and suffering, and feel this feeling as easy and effortless as a hot air balloon that releases its weights, where it just floats up. We are releasing your weights. You are letting go. Right now you're letting go, you're letting go. Feel things move and flow. You might feel energy in the body. That's beautiful. It could be hot, warm, cold. You might feel things tingle. You might feel a gentleness, a stillness. Whatever's happening is beautiful. The resistance is releasing. You're letting go. You're letting go. It is safe when you think of your past to see the beauty, to notice the evolution and the growth, to highlight those moments that felt positive. Because the beautiful deal is we don't need to make anybody pay. We don't need to get revenge or retribution. That we do the best that we can, given our knowledge, wisdom, and abilities. Chances are you have let people down, held them back, not always been at your best. Welcome to the human race. The whole deal is it's lined up so that we don't have to relive it, and nobody else has to relive their past. What a relief. The past is the past. It is done. It is history. It is over, and you aren't supposed to relive it, so that it is good to recognize the problems. But then we want to give our attention to the solutions, the clarity, the answers. It is beautiful to have questions, but we don't want to focus on the question, but then on the receiving of the answers and their different feelings. The past is the past. It is safe to remember the positive, to see the best within others. When we come from that soft and allowing state, then we receive where we know when to let something go, when to say yes, when to say no, when to walk away from something, when to let something be, when to move forward and have fun moving past the challenges and the obstacles. That the purpose of life is joy, and the basis of life is freedom. Feel this complete sense of freedom, like a duck in water, effortless and easy. If I offer up any suggestions that don't resonate, that don't feel right, just let them beat off you like water off a duck's back. And more you're going to notice You don't have to take other people's moods or actions personally. More and more you notice you can sift through the different ideas that are offered up and the ones that don't resonate, that don't line up with a healthy, vibrant, prosperous, abundant, and joyful life. You can let them beat off you like water off a duck's back. We are stepping into a new reality, a reality that is more abundant and joyful, that feels more vibrant and alive and engaged, that the beautiful deal is we can be relaxed but be very awake, letting the sound in my voice take you deeper and deeper and deeper. That the purpose of life is joy. The basis of life is freedom. That you came to figure it out, to find your own way, but you have always been backed and supported by the universe. That the beautiful deal is that things were made to shift and change, that the body can heal, the mind can continue to learn, that who you are is a joyful soul. You are a joyful soul. Let the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper, that you are a spiritual being in human form. You are whole. Let the sound of my voice drop the body. Let it plummet to this beautiful healing state where healing takes place millions of times more quickly, dropping deeper and deeper and deeper, where every time you listen to this recording, you let go. You let go. You let go of old ideas, old labels that have held you back, where you remember you came to be you. That the very first thing that you did when you came into this world is you took in a breath, because you're needy, and feel this peace about being a needy human being with wants and desires. And then the next thing that you did is you exhaled and you gave to the plants. Just by being in the world, you're relevant, you give. Let the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper and deeper. It is safe to be needy. It is safe to be a normal human being. Nobody appointed you God. You're not here to fix or solve others' problems. You're not here to take care of the world or to make everything right. But you were born with your own unique interests and focus. The more you let go, the more you relax, and the more you're able to be that beacon of light, to be of service, to give of your gifts and talents, to hone those gifts and talents, to multiply your gifts. Let the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper and deeper. More and more you're going to notice a problem crops up and you let go, you let go, you relax, you plug into the universe, to God, to the source of infinite intelligence, to angelic beings that can give you the clarity that guides you to the next natural steps, that you remember it'll work out, it'll get taken care of, it'll get done. More and more trusting in your dreams in the future, going beyond temporary appearances. Reality is old news. It's old energy, it's old vibration. That things are shifting and changing, and feel this energy of optimism and positive expectations and good things yet to come. Feeling safe, letting go, willing to let go of fixating and focusing on old memories. It is safe to let go. How freeing to know that you get to let go of any experience you didn't like. But we're going to take the wisdom and the knowledge and the clarity forward so that you can listen to your inner guidance, where you know when to take a different path, when you know who to say yes to and who to say no to, where you know who to seek out and ask for support and help. The beautiful deal is you are never ever supposed to live life alone, that you were meant to be backed up by the universe, that you didn't come to prove that you're an island unto yourself, and feel this sense of freedom to receive, to allow, to enjoy, that we need others. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful that you didn't come to do it all alone. Let the sound of my voice feel, experience the sound of my voice. Plummet the body, letting go, that those that came before you, they did the best that they could, given their knowledge, wisdom, and abilities. If they were operating from patterns of fear, if they were thinking they had to strong arm to get what they wanted, then feel the truth. You want to take a different path. You don't want to focus there. You want to focus on the positive memories, those moments and times when your caretakers or the people in your life were connected to the calm, to the centeredness, to the wisdom, to the peace, that you're human. You did the best that you could, given your knowledge, wisdom, and abilities. This is your time to let go, to let go, to let go, to let go of any of the memories or those feelings of guilt, shame, not good enough. Like a hot air balloon that releases its weights, we're going to leave those behind and float up, unencumbered, light, free, where the possibilities live, where your life shifts and changes. Let the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper and deeper, letting all the outside noises guide you within, where the body heals millions of times more quickly. We're going to let go of any need for unnecessary pain or health conditions or unwanted circumstances. Letting go. Feel the wisdom flowing into the body, the clarity that allows you to let it go and release. That the past is the past. It is done. It is history. You did the best that you could, given your knowledge, wisdom, and abilities. That those that came before you that are living now, they're just human. They don't have it all figured out. We have our emotions to guide us. So the fear is there to guide us. It might guide us to get out of the way of danger, but often it's just guiding us, calling for soothing and comfort and relief, more and more like you would for a good friend or a person that you loved and cared for. You're going to show up for yourself. You're going to give yourself the soothing and the comfort and the relief. You're going to turn to Source, Universe, God, and get the higher perspectives where you remember it's okay. It's okay to mess up, to make mistakes, to look like a fool, because you remember you just are lovable. You weren't supposed to be perfect. You're not supposed to have it all together. That it is safe to make mistakes. It is so okay to be continuing to learn and evolve and grow. You're not supposed to have it all figured out. You're not supposed to have it all together. It is okay that you don't have everything that you want, but it is there for you to back you up, to give you what you desire and want and need, and feel this trusting in life, trusting in Source, God, Spirit, Universe, and divine energy. Let the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper and deeper. More and more you're going to notice you don't make temporary, unwanted reality a big deal, because things shift and change. There's solutions, there's answers, there's angelic support physically there for you to give you love, to give you clarity, to guide you to perfect timing, the right people. That you count. Your well-being counts. You're lovable. Let the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper. We're releasing the old baggage, the heaviness, the mental junk, and making space for the new, so that the higher wisdoms and clarity shines, so that more and more you have the faith and the trust that you can relax, you can feel at ease, you can feel comfortable with yourself, imagining, allowing this energy of feeling taken care of, looked after, protected, loved, like a bubble of light, wherever you take yourself, wherever you go, trusting and knowing Source, Universe, God is there for you, on your side, on your team. You just are lovable. You just are likable. You came in pre-loved, pre-approved. We're going to let go of labels. Any label that has a negative attachment to it, we're going to leave it behind. That hot air balloon, just drop the weight. Let it go. Let it go. You just are lovable. You came to be yourself, that you were never ever supposed to have the perfect mind or body or life, that you have everything that you need to thrive when you allow in Source, the Universe, God. Wherever you're at, you can get to where you want to go, letting go, letting go, letting go, dropping deeper and deeper and deeper. We're going to let go. It is your time to let go of those limiting stories about a sibling, a caretaker, a parent. Letting go of beliefs or ideas that are limiting about yourself. You don't need to know how to do everything. You don't have to do everything. It is safe to have limitations. It is safe to be you. That you count, your well-being counts, and feel yourself opening up to doing things differently, to receiving, to allowing, to changing. That you came to shift and change. You were never ever supposed to have all your good flow to you through a parent, through the government, through the families. Feel the sense of freedom. You get to receive, and you can receive in all kinds of different ways, through strangers, through neighbors, unexpected financial windfalls, unexpected support and help and guidance and love. You didn't come to have the perfect life. That the beautiful deal is we can have an engaged and connected and busy life and feel calm and centered and peaceful. But to know you're supposed to have beautiful negative emotions. That if you feel an emotion like sad, that's guiding you to happy. And what does that feel like? It feels like appreciation. It feels like appreciating what you did have, where you remember it's okay. It's okay if things end, because there's more to come to you. There's always going to be support and love and money and things and people and connections and engaging things to do and focus on. That you're an infinite being. Let the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper and deeper. It is safe to let go. It is safe to let go. To let go of the old stories of feeling abused or let down. Letting it go, letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. And what does that mean? We're going to let go of focusing on those old stories. We're going to spotlight, like on a stage, the things that we want you to focus in on. Not because I say so, because you want to thrive. You want to feel at peace. You want to be able to enjoy your life, to feel satisfaction, to savor, and more. You're going to notice you don't make having a negative emotion a big deal. That doesn't mean you're supposed to feed it other negative thoughts, but to show up for it. That our negative emotions aren't a permanent thing. They're temporary. Let boredom guide you to engagement, reminding yourself that things can shift and change more and more, just like your ability to feel hot and cold. It guides you to pleasure, to put on an extra layer of clothing or turn up the heat. It guides you to take care of yourself. That the beautiful deal is our negative emotions really aren't negative. They're a gift, reminding you to show up for yourself like you would for a good friend, somebody that you loved, to give yourself the soothing and the comfort and the relief to remember that there's more, that things can shift and change, that bodies can heal, that you can learn, that there's support and guidance and abundance always there for you, that we are eternal, infinite beings. So if you had a loved one, whether it was a beloved pet or a person in your life, feel this knowing that it is safe to appreciate what you had, to live with that joyful energy and bring it forward into the now, into the present, and to feel who they are in that infinite energy, expansive, there for you, your angelic support. That the beautiful deal is we can bring forth a past energy, so we can remember a moment, a time when we felt prosperous, abundant, where we felt supported, we felt loved, we felt blessed, we felt taken care of and provided for. Let's highlight those energies and bring them forward, trusting and knowing it's okay. It's okay that you lived through things that you don't want to live through again. You don't have to relive them. Nobody has had the perfect life. That you didn't come to compare yourself. Letting go of having to judge others negatively, but having fun being discerning. And being discerning is that beautiful place where you connect up with God, Source, infinite intelligence, where you just know when to let something go, where you know that others came to continue to learn and evolve and grow, where you remember they are not locked in to a pattern or thought or habit, that they can continue to evolve even when they transition into God's realm, into that benevolent and loving energy and universe when they transition from planet Earth. That the past is the past, and every time you listen to this recording, have fun dropping, plummeting, like that hot air balloon that releases its weights. You just release, you let go of the old beliefs, the old stories, where you give yourself permission to highlight the positive, a positive memory, so that you can feel at ease, feel comfortable, trust in life, trust in the future. That the beautiful deal is your good doesn't come from just one channel. It can channel through others. It can come about in a trillion different ways. So feel that sense of freedom of the government doesn't have to be perfect. The things can shift and change, and your good is still there. That source, divine energy, God, is more powerful than any circumstance. That the divine energy is more powerful than any condition in your life. And feel this freedom to let go, to let go, to let go. Dropping deeper and deeper and deeper. The sound of my voice, releasing the old baggage, the heaviness, the old weights, where you remember, oh, that's right, I wasn't supposed to bring it forth. I don't have to remember it. I get to leave it behind. Feel this kind of giddiness, this playfulness, this lightness. You might even imagine dancing. You might feel yourself float up or flying over the world, where you see from a higher perspective, a more expansive perspective, where you get and you understand when you came from fear, anxiety, worry, sadness, you weren't connected to the divine, that you weren't at your best self, but the universe, divine energy already figured it out, already knew that you were going to be human. So it lined it up for everyone, for animals, for people, that you can't hold anyone back, because we don't have to relive anything we don't ever want to relive again. You're doing beautifully. You've never ever held anyone back. You did the best that you could given your knowledge, wisdom, and abilities. That along the way you picked up some misguided beliefs, and now it's our time to let it go, to let it go, to let it go. Where you picked up misguided beliefs that others had the power to hold you back. We're going to let that go. Let it go. Let it go. Spirit, divine, God, higher power, infinite intelligence, the benevolent and loving universe, divine energy is more powerful than any financial circumstance you don't like, any physical condition, any relationship. We're going to let it go, let it go, let it go. And from that beautiful place, you're going to find answers. They just appear. Things fall into place. They open up for you. Maybe you have a business and clients and customers start to flow in. Maybe you needed support and help, and it just falls into place. The right people with the right skills, the right temperament. Maybe you just know you have that clarity when to walk away from somebody or something. Letting the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper. That the beautiful deal is, it is our time to lift the pressure, where you feel that sense of freedom, where you remember, I could walk away, I could say no, so that you have fun saying yes to what you want to say yes to. And that could be just showing up for a relationship, helping someone out, showing up for yourself, having fun, being that cooperative component in your life. You came to utilize your body and your mind, that it feels so good to show up for yourself. And that can feel like taking a hike or taking up Tai Chi, yoga, dancing at home, just going outside and listening to the birds or breathing in the air, where more and more you show up for yourself because you remember you count, your happiness counts. And that could be just following through, getting things taken care of on your to-do list, not making things such a big deal, trusting it'll get taken care of. It'll get done, giving over your list to God, universe, and seeing how God brings things together. Source checks things off your list. Part of the fun is living life. More and more you're going to notice you're backed up and supported and taken care of and provided for. Source, universe is more powerful. Divine energy is there for you. It is more powerful than any unwanted condition in your life. Let go, let go. More and more, taking the time to get centered, to get calm, to get peaceful, to show up for yourself, so that if you feel fearful, if it's guiding you to move and take action to get out of the way of danger, do that. But sometimes you're being guided to be still, to be quiet, to give yourself soothing and comfort and relief, to remind yourself when something isn't a big deal, where you remember it's okay to make mistakes and mess up, where you listen to your wisdom and your inner guidance, where it might be guiding you to back away, to take a different path, to show up for yourself, where you listen to that inner wisdom and guidance, where you know when something doesn't feel right, where you remember, oh, that's right, I count, so that instead of pushing forward, you go to calm, centeredness, stillness, where you know when we remember, when we've been given those higher truths, those higher guidance, maybe that felt like going back to school. And then when different fears or anxieties came, you took the time to soothe those anxieties and fears, to tell yourself higher truths, to show up for yourself, to remind yourself it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to have failures, to make mistakes, to not be the best, that we didn't come to prove ourselves, that the joys and the evolution and the becoming, where we don't make things such a big deal, where more and more you have fun showing up for yourself, where you give other people the wiggle room to mess up, to make mistakes, to have emotions, to come from grumpy places, where you can tell the difference between somebody that is a toxic relationship for you and somebody that just has their ups and downs, but overall it feels healthy and good. That's where we get our discernment, is in the place where we don't take things personally, where we don't take somebody's action or words or emotions personally, letting it go, letting it go, letting it go, letting the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper and deeper, like a hot air balloon that releases its weight every time you listen to this recording. We're going to let go. We're going to let go of limiting judgments that others offered up to you about your abilities. We're going to let go of the beliefs that there is something wrong with you. Maybe that came from somebody outside your belief system. Somebody judged you on your skin color, your sexual orientation, judged you about your intellect. We're going to let those go. They didn't know. We're going to let it go. We're going to let it go. We're going to set ourselves free. Letting it go, letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. Because they weren't connected. They weren't connected with God, source, universe, to that energy of love that sees your wholeness, that knows who you are, a beautiful soul, that sees the best of who you are, that sees your potential and capabilities. More and more you're going to feel the sense of things work out for me. Things are working out for me. Things work out for me. Where you remember, I get to relax. I don't have to have it all together. I get to mess up and make mistakes and experiment and explore. And you know when to back away from something that's too risky. You know when something doesn't make sense. More and more listening to your body, where you need to back away. You need to move it differently. You need to honor it from where it's at. Having fun, having bigger goals, more expansive goals, but honoring wherever you're at, allowing things to incrementally unfold, to have fun with the joy, the journey, the evolution, the becoming, just like you don't eat all your food at once. Part of the fun is being hungry when you know food is coming. Part of the satisfaction is eating a good meal, that if we are full all the time, it would be no fun to eat. The joys in the journey, the evolution and the becoming, we didn't come to get it done. Part of the fun is the aha moments, the clarity, the wisdom. Part of the fun is receiving what we want, getting the answer to our questions, having clarity flow and come. Every time you listen to this recording, you're going to soak up higher truths. You're going to have more insight and clarity and wisdom and knowing, allowing you to let go, to release resistance, to receive. Letting the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper and deeper. So more and more you're going to notice where you have a question, you can go to this allowing state and you can receive. Let it come in its own perfect timing. Let it come when you're ready, when you're at that beautiful, more enlightened place to allow it in and receive. Let the solutions come in their own beautiful time, trusting life is on your side, on your team, that you have a whole team of angelic beings clearing away obstacles, working on your behalf, physically changing things, giving you clarity, higher wisdom, insight, higher perspectives. You are lovable. That there's this part of you that I call the higher self. And more you're going to be able to kind of step away from the negative judgments, the anxieties and fears, and receive the clarity, the wisdom, the knowledge, the guidance, the discernment, that you naturally want life to go well for you, that you naturally want to learn, that when we release the pressures, we thrive, we learn, we evolve, we grow, where you remember, oh, that's right, I want to show up for myself. And what does showing up for ourselves look like? It's this beautiful feeling of eating foods that feel nourishing and supportive and healthy. It's that beautiful feeling of shifting and figuring out the balance that is perfect and right for us. Restoration is essential. Giving our body deep healing sleep. Your body knows how to sleep. It knows how to drop into a deep, restorative, rejuvenating, and healing state. And we ask Source, Universe, Divine Energy to awaken us if needed, to keep us safe, to support us, to support our loved ones, to awaken us if needed. And then, when it's time to go back to sleep, to let our body, our mind cooperate. So more and more you notice it is natural to drop into a deep healing sleep when you know that you're protected, that it is safe to let go of fixating on problems. And instead, we can go to that spacious, joyful energy where the clarity flows, the knowledge comes, where we feel the calm, the stillness, the peace, where we let those angelic beings check things off our to-do list, take care of the problems, bring us the solutions, the answers, the wisdom, the clarity, the insights. You are beloved. It is safe to let go. 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 Every time you listen to this recording, going deeper and deeper and deeper. Don't make it a big deal if you have unwanted reality in your life. That's history. That's old news. You don't need to judge others for their negative thoughts or actions. Instead, go to the calm. Turn to the light, the softness. You know how to do this. You were born knowing how to do this. Taking beautiful deep breaths and receiving the softness, the clarity, the peace, letting God in. You're doing beautifully. Everything is right with you every time you listen to this recording. Just let Source, Universe, God, your higher self do all the work. And you just let go. Feel the heaviness and the resistance drop, release, as you just float up so light, so free. Every time you listen to this recording, you delete old baggage, old mental junk. It's like clearing out your closet, and it's this beautiful, spacious closet that has those useful things that you forgot about, that you can see now, because it's organized, where you have space for new beliefs, higher thoughts, more expansive thoughts. The past is the past. It's over. It's done. It's history. You are beloved. You are beloved. You are beloved. If you're listening to this when it's time to come back into the conscious state, then we ask the body to gently and joyfully awaken, to take this beautiful calm, centeredness, connectedness, and peace into your conscious state. If it's time to go into a deep healing sleep, then just drop deeper and deeper and deeper.